one must be good to have your computer running, turn on. Oh, we can't hear because it's so far away. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I just had to unmute.
There we go. Can you hear me, Nancy, in there?
Listen, I got a text from, I got a text message from one of my friends from High Octane, South Jersey, that he said live looks good, and I want to give a shout out to Joe and Marie Pagonia. Happy Easter. Hope they got that.
We'll just gotta make sure the chat's working. Okay. All right, seems to be working, boys.
Did you hear what I said? That I got a text message.
No, I didn't hear you. Sorry, I was in the living room.
I got a text message from one of my friends from South Jersey. He said live stream looks good. And
Okay.
So, do a little shout out. Happy Easter to Joe and Marie Pagonia.
All right then. Well, what I need to do, if he could just send a chat, if he's doing it, if you could send him a quick note back.
What do you want me to tell him?
Just tell him if he.
Are you live now on stream? Are you?
Yeah. You see what they're seeing is a blue background. It's the Guys with Rides logo with a timer that says "Cars and Coffee live stream begins in." And
all right. So
they're hearing our conversation. So.
What do you want me to tell him?
Just tell him, see if he can chat.
Okay.
Just send us a message and we'll see if it comes up. Oh, and Nancy just did it on, she said, love the logo. And she did that from YouTube. So if he's on FaceTime.
He's on FaceTime.
Brilliant. If he could just send a message, we'll just test that and we should be good to go. Boy, this timer isn't very good. There.
I have FaceTime office. You want me to go try getting on there?
No, I'm good. Okay, Nancy, thank you. Nancy did it on both. We're good. So if anybody knows how to chat, we're seeing it. So beautiful thing. I think we've got everything good to go. We're live. Well, we'll be live in about 9 minutes. You want to get a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
All right. So I'm going to leave the microphone on. I'm not going to pause it, and that way I'll just plug it in, just top it up. You saw the cars, saw everything covered, you saw the lights.
Yeah.
I got. What, Nick? You keep moving my prize.
And then like that.
Just have me moving my price here.
Okay. So far we got one, few posts on live stream. Okay, so I got posts coming in.
You're up first. Yeah. Or you want to? I'll ask Rudy.
Go ahead, I'm here.
What do you want to show first?
Whatever you want you guys are more comfortable with. And I figured, as you guys are setting up between cars, I'll do the door prizes.
All right. Why don't you don't want to do the outside first? I don't care. Yeah, do the outside, and then I'll be out there, and then I'll walk through the building. Okay. To the inside, because you're gonna do the outside, then you're gonna do 928. Okay. And then I'll unmute my microphone, and I'll take it over. Okay. All right. Yeah. You got it. Well, we don't need our T-shirts because you're never going to see our shirts. I have to get on the show.
Okay, everything seems to be working.
It's done. Okay, now let me see. Okay, so I am now on.
If you turn your microphone off where it sits.
My microphone.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
What?
You set that up just like that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find you on.
Yeah.
Trying to find the live feed. I can't find it.
Nancy, you were able to find it, right?
What?
The live feed on Facebook?
Just as it was, but then you gotta double click it to make it like your full screen almost.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's not a chat there.
All right, where's your computer? You gonna bring it up?
Anyway.
All right, because
There's live stream here and on YouTube, but where's my live stream at? Here you go.
I know Nancy.
So it's asking me, do I want to allow my webcam and microphone on live stream? So I'm going to say no.
No.
Right? So camera. So I'm connecting to what am I connecting to? Not now. Dismiss. No, I am not live. I can't see you.
Well, Nancy. All right, you got to turn. First thing you got to do is
So it starts within an hour.
All right, so Nancy.
Okay.
We'll change the time. Sure.
Yeah,
Where's that from?
it does that. So when I click on, let me show you what I got. So maybe you can see. Let me backtrack. So this is your page,
Yeah, there we go.
So now,
right? So if I click on this where it says live, go with this, it brings me to this.
I'm not looking at your page right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
watch. So this is what you got, right? So then you just hit it.
you should be able to double click on it on the window where you see Guys with Rides right now.
So I got a window that says Guys with Rides, virtual cars and coffee live stream.
Yeah, that's where you go. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's gonna be on later. You watch it after.
I want to see what it looks like now.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick test since we're 3 minutes in. So here's this should be all three of us. There's the split screen. There's Nick. Nick is looking at a desk right now.
No, that's hey. I'm looking at the computer.
You're looking at the computer. Nick's is, yeah, I can see what yours is right now. And then there I am. Okay.
So the question is, why?
Did it come up? Did it change through?
Mm-hmm.
Did it change to the other scenes?
Oh, not as you were talking.
There it goes. Okay.
It's always delayed.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
So I got here from you today on my thing. Events Saturday, Guys with Rides. Right there. Visible to host. Starts 10. So I'm not here. So let's, you know what? Facebook.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. All right, we got a minute and a half to go here.
Nick's outside. He's going first.
Okay.
I don't know who else. I don't know if he showed up or not, Jim.
Okay.
Not that Nick will do his.
Yeah.
Right now. There you go. Let me see. I don't know if he showed up or not. Oh, it's delayed. Okay. Got sound off.
He's not here, Lou.
Okay.
All
right.
We'll wing it. I can only show the Boxster.
Right.
It's our first time out. We're trying to do something, right? So be gentle out there.
We can make this a regular thing.
There you go.
Main host is very loud, FYI.
Main host is very loud. Let me bring that down a bit. Check, 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 check.
Hard to hear. Hard to hear.
Hard to hear?
Thanks. We'll adjust.
How about now?
Just now, question mark. All right, try again, say something.
All right, I'm going to try right now. How does this sound? Checking.
He's telling me now, hold on. Dave, answering me. Talk.
Okay, I'm talking. Everything's talking, right?
Turn it down a little bit more.
Turn it down.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm turning it down.
Now, question mark.
How about now? Check, 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 check.
Check.
15 seconds.
See what he says.
Okay.
Clear, but still too loud.
Clear, but still too loud. All right, I'm going to put it down just a little bit more.
I can't tell any. Still sounds so loud.
Yeah.
Getting better.
I'm going to have to go with that.
You still sound loud.
All right. I'm going to have to figure that out later if that's the worst thing. Okay.
Much better.
Much better. Okay, cool. All right, let's go live. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Good morning, YouTube land and FaceTime live. Welcome to the Guys with Rides live stream, our first live stream, virtual cars and coffee. We're totally winging it today. My name's Rudy. I'm the co-founder of Guys with Rides. I'm here with my lovely wife, Nancy, Nurse Nancy, who will be helping out and reading your comments in real time. And we've got some great door prizes today. We'll be handing those out in between the cars. You can see my Porsche, our 1998 Porsche Boxster is behind us. We'll save that one till the end if there's interest. But we're going to switch over to the to the Garage Mahal. And I'm going to let Nick and Lou. I'm not sure where Lou is right now, but I see Nick, so I'm going to switch over to Nick. So
All
Nick,
right, good morning.
Good morning, Nick. So why don't you show the first car off here?
Will do. All right, so first up here, and I apologize, it's a little windy outside, but a beautiful day, so I hope that doesn't interfere too much. But up first, I thought I'd start with my 1995 Mercedes-Benz SL600, finished in a nice silver metallic here.
Okay.
This car is looks like a sleeper, but for those of you that know the 600, it's a V12, 364 cubic inch engine, 389 horse, naturally aspirated, 420 foot-pounds of torque, made it to a 4-speed automatic transmission. And I apologize, looks like the sun is behind me.
That's actually, looks very good because having the sun behind you is the best way. Look at that V12 moniker on the side. That's the only way you know.
That's right.
Love it. Now, are those sights, I never knew on these, are the sight scoops functional on that for cooling?
For air, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
All right. You gonna pop the hood for us for that glorious
There's our
V12?
power plant.
Oh. You froze up a little. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that in all its glory.
There's our Mega Mama 2.6s made it together, and under here, a whole IBM.
Wow. Now, is that like the BMWs where they actually used two separate computers to control everything, or the Mercedes?
Correct. There's two separate computers in there.
Oh, good God. Wow.
When you fire her up, she sounds, you got a lot of humming and fans going, that's for sure.
Wow. And how did you pick this one up? How did you come across this car? How long have you had it?
I've had this car about 5 years now. My mechanic actually said, you have to have this, you have everything else but this. And he talked me into it. I was always scared of the V12 for its notorious engine harnesses, from the heat cracking and causing all kinds of issues. So, but I decided to bite the bullet and give it a shot, and I love it. I love pulling up to a light with people having no idea what's under here and blowing people's doors off. It's a lot of fun.
Very cool. Very cool.
And in a straightaway, for those of you who know me, I'm a Porsche guy too, but on the straightaway, I can kick some older 911's asses with this. Is my language.
All right. This is over 18 only, so fire away.
All right.
Beautiful car, love it.
So, thank you.
All right.
We ready for the next one?
Number what? Oh, yeah. So, Frank Wenahay, who owns Car Care Specialties, is online. He said, wow, V12. And, welcome Frank DeTecco and Mike Eggy. Thank you for joining us. Love the comments. So, good. Hopefully, we got the mic dialed in, it looks like, from the sound levels. Great.
All right.
Any modifications, or you kept it bone stock, Nick?
No, this is bone stock down to the factory phone still in there. If I could get an analog signal, I could use it.
Yeah, that's the problem with most of these Radwing cars.
Yeah.
They're just.
Frank asked, can you start it up?
Oh, hey, Nick, we've got a request from Frank. Can you start it up?
Absolutely.
All right, we'd love to hear it. Great idea, Frank. Thank you.
Could everybody hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it at our end. Okay. That's just like a sewing machine. I love the V12s. They're just so damn smooth.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, in fact, we can't even hear it. It's so quiet with the background. Yeah.
It's got a distinct starting sound, that's for sure, with its double starter. So.
Yeah. Do I hear Lou close by?
Lou's inside.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, great. All right, well, yeah, it's tough. It's tough to accelerate it and then still hear it. So.
Yeah.
No worries. No, great car. So Lou,
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to let Lou get ready here, and I'm going to switch. I think what we'll do.
Nick's got another car. He got the Volkswagen, the thing.
Okay.
All right. So moving on now to a talk about going from one extreme to another. The next car I brought out of the garage is my 1973 Volkswagen Thing, also known as a Type 181 or a Trekker in the UK or a Klubelwagen in Germany. This car was originally designed in the 50s for a NATO project for a light Jeep-like military vehicle, but unfortunately NATO changed its mind and bailed out, and this eventually made its way into production in the 70s in Mexico and got imported to the U.S. for, just a few years, like 73, 74, maybe even 72.
Okay.
So this one is finished in sunflower yellow. Has the stock 1600cc bug engine here.
Love it.
And we'll go 0 to 60 in about 2 days. But is a lot of fun. Love taking my wife and the kids to the beach in it. It's our beach buggy basically.
I love it. So it was funny because the other day, if you guys follow the channel, about 2 weeks ago, I featured what the seller was describing as a 74, and we're going to come back to it. And I thought, and he mentioned that it had an auxiliary heater, and somebody wrote back, "No way a 74 could have an auxiliary heater."
That's right.
But my reply was, at least I knew for a fact in Buffalo that a lot, at least in colder climates, the dealers back in the day would do that was a dealer installed accessory you could get.
Well, yeah, the 74s are heat exchangers. 73s have the gas heater, which I have right there, and it's still working.
That's great. So they changed it in 74 to a heat exchanger, is what you're saying?
Correct.
So
Yeah.
like the Type 1s they had or the older 911s for that matter.
Right.
DOS-based one, huh?
Correct.
Okay. And side curtains look in great shape.
Yeah, not bad for its age, that's for sure.
Okay. Somebody, RJ95ISS, is asking.
No, said he saw.
He said, I think I saw this thing at a car show in Medford, New Jersey last year. At Johnson's Family Farm, is that?
No, that was not me.
Okay.
Was it orange in color?
I'm going to ask RJ95ISS if you saw that one. Was it more orange in color at that farm, Johnson's Family Farm? Lewis seems to think that might be a different person's thing.
Yeah, that's my buddy Dan's.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, maybe it was orange, he said.
Yeah.
Well,
there he goes. He just confirmed it. Yeah, maybe it's orange.
Yeah, that was my buddy Dan's.
Okay.
Beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing. I just heard. I'm gonna. Hey Nick. When this is all over, I'm going to cut that soundbite out of you hearing Lou say "beautiful thing."
That would be much appreciated because this car always steals the show when anyone comes to the Garage Mahal, and he hates that.
I hate it.
And
Nick will even
can you go back to
the other one's beautiful.
Yeah. Can you go back to the floor there?
Yeah.
Explain the wood floor there. Was that original or is that?
These are called duck boards. They didn't. I can't say that they're original. I mean, I don't know who came up with them, but I saw them in other things, and I love them because I do also underneath here have the rubber sort of. If you can see, I know it's kind of hard to see, rubber aerated mask because the one thing the Germans didn't think about with this is that there really wasn't very many drain holes, so these floor pans rusted. Pretty easily, but I changed. These are all brand new floor pans in this car. I did them last year.
Okay, well, that's really nice.
So,
like you say, when you go out to the beach, sand just falls through.
Exactly.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Good, good. All right. And how long did you mention? I don't remember. How long you had this car? This thing.
I've had this car about 5 years as well. This car's nickname is Harvey because I went to.
You broke up there. You nicknamed it Harvey because
of Harvey and almost got blown off the road with. Because I went to San Antonio and trailered this home, and on the way home, I got stuck in the remnants of Hurricane Harvey and almost got blown off the road with this bad boy. So.
Wow.
But we made it back in one piece.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do the first.
928. 928.
Yep. Well, I'll do the.
Prize.
I'm gonna do one of the door prizes right now. I'm gonna ask my lawyer.
Okay. Cool.
So, in this classic Porsche oil can, the accountants at Dewey, Cheatham and Howe have been secured the people that sent emails via the website. So if you didn't do it this week, now you know next week when we go to give some door prizes out, you can sign up. Doing nothing more with the email other than to have a way of having your name and email so we can do the door prizes. So I think the first one we're going to give some guys with ride swag on, so you can have a nice blue T-shirt like Nick, you and myself have, as well as we've got the stickers you see out in the front bench here, the magnets. So the tool magnets, great on your tool drawers and whatnot. So Nancy, there's Nancy. If you want to do the honors of picking the first one. All right. And Charlie Tooney, if you're out there, you won the Guys with Ride swag. So after this is over, we'll reach out to you by email, and we'll get your snail mail address and get that to send out to you. So thanks. All right. So moving on to. But the only thing that's bad here is the fact that I need my glasses to do this. And there we go. So Lou?
No, Nick, on the 928.
On the 928, okay. I see you.
Yep. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, so up next here, we moved inside. I see, wow, that the reflection of our signs are really showing in the hood, but 1983 928S, 4.7 liter V8, finished in a nice Zin metallic with chromed out wheels.
Nice. Can I interrupt you for a second, Nick?
Sure.
Hey, Lou, one other mic is on. It might be your computer or your phone mic, and I can faintly hear it in the background. All right, carry on, Nick.
Okay. So I've owned this car for about 3 years. This car came from Las Vegas, and I didn't go and trailer this one, but had it shipped out. So zero rust on this car anywhere. And let me just pop the hood here. And there's our power plant here, an oldie but a goodie.
Wow, love it.
234 horse, but a lot of torque, a lot of fun to tool around. My favorite car as a cruiser for sure.
Nice. And these early ones, that was considered a non-interference motor, correct?
Correct, which is what I love about it most. So I don't have to worry about ever doing anything other than breaking a timing belt.
Yeah, so if you're out there, that's something to know. You know, you hear these things about the timing belts and the water pump replacements on all these transaxle cars, and this is one of the ones that is not as worrisome. Always love this interior. You know, one of the things I think that people don't realize about this car, Nick, if you can do it, is show them how the tilt wheel works.
Oh, absolutely.
They kind of made, but Alan asked how big are the wheels on the thing,
Okay.
and how often do you take out the 928?
Okay.
So I know this is probably hard to see because I can't get back far enough, but I'm moving the whole console up and down here.
This is a brilliant idea that I'm fascinated that other manufacturers. This goes back to the mid '70s, and basically the speedometer binnacle moves up and down relative to the wheel, so you always can see the speedometer, tachometer, your gauges. Just a brilliant ergonomic design that should have just, even Porsche themselves are guilty of not doing it. So two questions that we got from Alan Zambrano. Thanks for joining, Alan. What size wheels are on the thing?
14-inch.
14-inch, okay. And
Hard to
then,
find tires for these days.
I bet, yeah, I bet. Wow. And then how often, Alan also wants to know, how often do you take out the 928?
As often as I can. I unfortunately travel for a living, but every weekend at least, or every other weekend if I can.
Very nice, very nice.
Peter Kaczynski loves that OEM radio.
Oh, Peter Kaczynski, thanks for joining us, buddy. He loves the OEM radio. That's awesome. Can you show that?
Oh, yes. I'm a stock guy.
Very nice.
I'll show it again. There we are.
So that's a blow pump. Which blow pump would that be?
This is the model that's it's Monterey, but this one's the German version, which is Köln, Koln, but it's the same radio, SQR23.
Oh, Köln. Okay, which is German for Cologne, Germany. Köln.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Peter agrees. He said, "Yes, love that so much." So, I want to get Peter on a future show for his little collection, 911s and other cars. Very cool. All right. I know it's indoors, so we won't. Now, interesting. Pin down just a little bit on that shifter. So, on the shifter knob. So there's a cool feature of it if people don't realize it. But not only is it a rare manual transmission on the 928, it's a dogleg transmission. You want to explain that one, Nick?
I'll let you do the honors on that one, Rudy.
I've never driven one, but I wanted to give your experience on it because I'm sure as good as the ergonomics are on that tilt wheel, it falls off a cliff with this. Can you explain why?
Well, it just with the pattern and the power band, it does it takes a little getting used to is the best way I can describe it.
Very cool. Very cool. What other questions? Okay, nothing so far. Oh, yeah, Peter again. Yeah, and Peter's mentioning dogleg trans. Such a strange concept. I had one in my 2.3 16 valve. Oh, Mercedes then. Yeah, I think from it goes back to, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it goes back to racing transmissions. The idea being you get first to get out of the pits, but once you were going, you'd never go any lower than second.
Right.
Okay.
Peter said he put it in reverse.
Oh boy, Peter when they had him. Yeah, there we go. Garth Mike just confirmed what we said, right. Use them for track use. Peter said he's put his in reverse at a light before. We hope that. Go ahead.
I'll admit that I've been guilty of that myself.
Good to know. That's probably why I should buy an automatic version of this as much as I love a stick.
And that's only because I have a 914 and a 928, so and a 944, so I get confused all the time.
That's too funny. Wow. Very cool car.
Peter writes.
Thank you.
Okay. The idea, Peter says, yeah, the idea is to hit second and third in a line for those of you who saw it. Yeah, very cool. A little bit different from the drag racing style where you want to bang from first to second, but on a track like that, you're already going. So,
Correct.
awesome. Okay. All right. Well, let me let you guys get to where you want to go to the next car.
Okay. That would be Lou.
That would be Lou. Okay. So I'm going to switch to Lou. Oh.
You got me?
Hang on. I'm getting it. There we are. There he is at the Garage Mahal. Lovely sign.
Handmade. Thank you, Catherine.
Okay. So if you, for everybody that's out there, I think we'll have these guys on in a future. You want to show the bar?
I'm going to do that, but I want to remind everybody that this is still a very dangerous time.
Yes, thank you,
And that
Doctor.
we all do social distancing, even Spider-Man. He's got his sanitizer, his mask. So we want to do that. Also, we have some refreshments here. If anybody likes anything, we'll be the surrogate virtual drinkers for them. So any kind of cocktails, just let Rudy know. All right. So
I'm buying, guys.
So there are a lot of cars in here for future shows.
Yeah.
I tried to cover them up so that you can't see everything. But this one is one of my pride and joys. I'll do a slow walk around.
So some of you on here, if you're watching, this was the Philly.
Wait, let's see if this is. But you want to see if they know what it is.
Okay.
This is the first place trophy, by the way, right here. But, read that or not.
So this car won the raddest show in Philadelphia 2018. Yeah. So we can, and the wows are coming in on the.
Nick, did you steal my dollar? I think Nick stole my dollar. Where is he, Nick?
I'm right behind you.
You got any money? You never have money. I gotta get. But all you can do is put credit cards down. Right?
It's all
Nick.
in my cars.
I'm gonna walk around and then you could do that, and I'll come back.
For what it's worth, while he's walking around, that's a race deck floor for you guys watching out there. I have the same thing in our garage here, and that's going to be a future item on the Guys with Rides store if you want a window sticker. Once all this social distancing settles out, we're going to figure out how to get those printed a little bit more.
So anybody guessing what it is?
Has anybody guessed? No, nobody's guessed yet. Do we know what the car is? Anybody out there? It's a Mercedes, but a very special Mercedes.
And it's got very deep dish wheels. So
Yeah, there we go.
A picture of this.
Take a look at the wheels here, boys.
Hammer.
Garth Knight is saying it's a Hammer. That's a good guess, but no.
You know, every guess that goes in half. So now that would be a $50 prize.
I'm waiting.
Somebody out there must know.
So far, no. Huh.
I am surprised.
Oh, there. Look closely. Look closely. Here it comes.
Does it look good? You got it? Need closer or you're all right?
Yeah, no, I can see it. I think everyone can see it. Koenig Special.
Going 1987, Mercedes-Benz 560 SEL Koenig Special. Very rare car. Also has a analog radio.
Cell phone.
Telephone, cell phone.
Very nice, yeah. Wow.
There. Has, I don't know if you'll see the mileage or not. See if I can get close enough with this. No, I can't unless you zoom in. No, the wheel's in the wrong direction, but it's got 48,500 miles.
Wow.
Back seat is like a limo.
Look at that. Wow, with the pads and everything.
It's got little footrests in it. And it has controls for heat, and the seats are electric too. They do all kinds of.
Nice.
So they move.
So how'd you come across the car? Where'd you find it?
Well, my best friend ordered this car brand new from actually from the local Mercedes dealer.
Okay.
And then he had it spec'd out the way he wanted, the color and everything. And when it was built, it went from a Stuttgart factory to Koenig's factory in Munich. And he worked with Willie Koenig, for about 3 months, figuring out what changes he wanted. So he wanted bucket seats, front and back. The front end of the car is actually an SEC front end.
Wow.
And of course, it's got the Koenig body kit, which they did there. So this is, let's get enough room here so you can see this is an SEC star. And then he had the Koenig wing put on it.
Look at that.
And back then, Koenig pretty much modeled themselves after the Ferrari Testarossa. So that's why you see these side strafes on it. Strakes.
Very cool.
For styling.
Not functional, just there for
non-functional.
Okay.
So Koenig was very much into racing and performance, and he was big on doing like superchargers. Sometimes he did turbochargers, but my friend didn't want to have any problem getting serviced. So the engine is absolutely a stock 5.6 liter that he could take to anybody and get it fixed. There's nothing, strange about it.
Very cool.
The only thing that's strange is after waiting 3 months for Koenig to finish up on the car, he asked him, well, when can I have it? He said, well, when you buy the car here in the States, shipping is included. So we deliver the car back to Mercedes, and they will ship it for you. And he said, well, how long does that take? They said another month.
Oh.
He said, well, I'm not waiting a month. So he contracted with Lufthansa to have it flown into Philadelphia. And when it landed, they went over the paperwork and they impounded the car, because when you buy a car, the duties are paid by Mercedes for the car, but none of the work that Koenig did was paid. The duties were paid for. So they impounded the car. You had to get an attorney to get the car out of impound.
Oh my gosh.
So he finally got the car. He used it special occasions. When he bought himself a place in Boca, he had it shipped there because everybody had Rolls and Bentleys in Boca. Nobody had one of these. So when he pulled up in front of a restaurant, this is what they parked in front. He never had a problem. So, and he used to tease me all the time. He asked me if I wanted to drive it. And I said, yeah. He goes, you know what? I think it's going to rain. You shouldn't drive it in the rain, when it's a nice day. So he did that for years. He teased me. And unfortunately, he passed away too soon. And he left me this car.
Oh, wow.
So I inherited the car from him.
Wow. Talk about a story under the hood. I love it.
Yeah. That's a good story.
Yeah.
So that's why actually I have his license plate right here.
Very cool.
You think Nash R. Cohen, #1.
Very cool.
So
Is that the
that's
original color?
yeah.
And Frank is asking, is that the original color on the car?
Yes, it is. It's the original color.
Very cool color.
I got the paint code for it in original color, and Koenig painted repainted everything that they did body work on the sides. I don't think they repainted the top of the car. I think that they left that alone. I think and just painted it in. but this is the original paint too. I got a guy that does detailing for me too, so he brought this back to life, and you can see the reflection of the floor in the paint here. So I don't plan on letting this original paint go to waste.
Yeah, good.
Hey, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
If you switch to me real quick, we can give our viewers the comparison between a Koenig and a regular one, because I have the exact same car. This is also a 1987 560 SEL, all stock though, so you can see the difference in the car.
Wow, that is amazing. Great shot there.
So much wider with the kit and cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, okay.
Cool. All right, I'm going to switch back to me for a minute, guys. And we're going to do the next drawing. So for those of you out there, we've got these tool kits. They're a rugged tool roll. And we normally have the guys with rides branding on, but anyway,
Do this box there.
you can
You want to do 914?
so we'll give this away.
You doesn't have your mic on.
Okay, I'm muted though.
And
That's good.
Nurse Nancy, you want to pick the next one here?
Should we? We got time.
I'm getting a
You
look.
want to wait for
Yeah,
the
wait.
next one?
She didn't want to be on camera. All right, Stan Camperini, if you're out there, you get the tool roll. I'll send an email to you later today, and we'll get the snail mail information. All right, so if you're just tuning in, we're giving away some door prizes. What we need you to do for next week is be sure to sign up on the website. And we're not doing anything, we just need your first, last name, and your email so we can do the drawing. And that's all we're going to do with it. So anyway, we'll keep going. So, Nick, did you want to show your 914? Or am I putting you on the spot? I can't remember what other cars you guys wanted to show.
No?
I'd be happy to. We just need a minute to get set up. Do you want to do your
Okay.
Boxster while we get ready?
Yeah, I forgot to do my camera, so let me hang in there, people. Okay. Hang in there, people. Let me, we're still learning how to do this, so I'm going to add a person, and it's going to be,
Nick's ready. If you want to let him do it, then you can come back to you if you want.
okay. Let me do that then. Sorry to put you on the spot like that, guys.
Oh, no problem. We just had to pull the cover off.
All right. Which camera am I? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Is that coming up, Nancy, on the screen?
There you go.
All right. Hopefully, you're starting to see a silver 914.
There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
What are you doing?
So, ready for me to go?
Go for it.
All right. So this is my 1975 Porsche 914, 2-liter, about 1900 and some odd cc's. It's my little go-kart. I've had it for about 8 years now. I found this at a little mom and pop dealer out in Conshohocken, and went to see it numerous times, and just kind of fell in love with it. And I had to have it. So she came home with me. All stock, original color in its silver. I'll walk slowly here. It's a little close to the wall here, but and not much to see with a Boxer engine here, but here it goes.
Wow, very cool.
great summer car. Love my wife and I love going out in this. Trying to think what else I can tell you about it.
Where did you buy it? I'm sorry, you did say it. I was looking.
Yeah, out in Conshohocken at a little, I forget the name of the little mom and pop dealer, but that's where I found it. It's got its original Fuchs wheels on it, 15-inch. And of course has the lovely ugly bumpers. I have a 1973 that's got the cool bumper with the nice round fog lights, but this one is still a pleasure to drive and runs great.
Very cool.
Have had no issues, very reliable. So
very cool. All right. Very cool. Yeah, people. I'm sorry, my audio seems to be a little bit loud. I keep working on it, so we'll make an adjustment for next week on that. And hopefully I'm not breathing too heavy into it. Cool. Thanks for showing that off.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
I'm going to. All right, so I'm going to add Nancy. And sorry guys.
About how many miles an hour?
There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Let's see. So Frank wants to know how many miles are on the 914.
How many miles?
Approximately 84,542.
Very nice. Can you round that up a little bit more? All right.
Well, I'm a odometer, so.
Okay, let me see if I can get this. All right, bear with us, people.
You want to do a rat rod?
Oh boy, this is why you don't do it on the spot here. Let's see. Right. Okay. Bear with me, folks.
Identify the parts.
Let me change the camera here. Okay, people. Do we have any guesses on what the parts are? Any guesses? Okay, we're waiting on the thing. No guesses yet. Okay. All right. And no guesses.
One of them looks
yet.
like a Porsche steering wheel.
That does look like it. Sorry guys, hang in there for a minute. All right. I don't know why. Sorry I'm going silent here, folks, but Well, I don't know why it's not working. That's why. All right, well, I'm going to show it off back here as best I can. Nancy, can you still see the questions on the monitor over here?
I can.
Okay. So this is our 1998 Porsche Boxster. It is Zenith Blue Metallic. And we bought it, believe it or not, well, it's going to be about...
You should tell them about the time.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
If you guys can mute your microphone. But anyway, it's a 1998 Boxster. We bought it 5 years ago, and as the story goes, I saw it with just a, just saw it with one picture in Craigslist. This is a classic story of somehow you just get a feel for what a car might look like on Craigslist. It just showed the shifter and one other shot of the interior, and I said to Nancy, we've got to go look at this car. So long story short, it had 69,000 miles on it, and just a tick under. It was owned originally by a surgeon in Philadelphia, who then, as we understood it, donated it to the Kidney Foundation. And so the person we bought it from was an undertaker, and he thought he was going to use it as a short car, and found that he just didn't like driving it around, I guess it's the east side of Philly. So that's a story in itself, but we picked up the car from him. When I went to look at the car, when I looked at the service records, everything had been done right down to the wipers and tires at Porsche of the main line. So I had to have the car right then and there, and we actually wrote a personal check to this undertaker. And in Pennsylvania, as you guys know, you can just take the car home if you get it titled that day. So didn't even cash the check for another week and gave us a box of ravioli and part of the deal. But hard to believe it's going to be 5 years. Now the car has 105,000 on it, and we love it. We've taken it to the Maritimes 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we took it up to Nova Scotia. It's a very comfortable car for both of us. And then, hard to believe it, 3 years ago, we took it and actually showed it in Encore at the Porsche National Parade. And we did, 6,000 miles in 16 days with the car. And had all of our stuff in it. If you look around on the YouTube channel, we were able to get all my detailing supplies and a duffel bag of clothes in front. And Nancy got the back trunk. So a very practical car for a long distance thing. So, yeah, I'm really sorry. I guess we'll have to show it in a future thing because I can't get the... Maybe I'll try... you guys stay patient. I'm going to try one more try. Maybe I can get my camera to work.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm getting some text messages from some of the guys. They want a tour of the Bug Bar, of the Volkswagen Bug Bar.
Okay.
I'm going to ask Nick to do the tour, though.
Yeah, while you're doing that,
Yeah.
I'll try to get my camera going.
Nick? I'm going to pull it out so you can show the back.
There you go. I'm seeing the floor right now.
Wait, wait.
Oh, you got wire. All right. You can leave that. I'll move it over like this. Can you get behind it? Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Let me see. Am I going to do you? Or you can do yourself? You want to switch to Nick's camera? I'll mute.
Nick's camera. Okay, there we go.
All right, so I'll walk around starting from the front here. So this is when people ask me how many cars I have, I say that I have 17 and a half. So here would be the half.
Very nice.
This is a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle convertible, or was a convertible. And I found this on Facebook Marketplace. Someone was selling in Maryland as a bug bar. So as you can see, where that lovely engine used to be is now a sink, which we normally fill with ice and put our beer in here.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, feedback loop.
Here we go.
So it still retains its original 14-inch wheels and wheel covers, and then in the back here, as you can see, plenty of shelf space.
Very cool.
And you got to tell the story about picking it up.
So when we found this in Maryland, I thought that I could go with my trailer by myself and pick it up with just 2 people. As it turns out, this thing weighs about 800 pounds, and 4 of us struggled to get it off the former owner's deck, a 3-tier deck. We had to get it down, and we actually had to do a little auto body after, because we turned it on its side and totally destroyed this fender here. But as you see, it looks beautiful now that we've had it redone, thanks to Lou. But this is always a conversation piece, and when we're allowed to all be together again, we're definitely going to bring it to High Octane and serve coffee from it one morning, right, Lou?
Very cool. Very cool.
So that's the story on our bug bar here.
I love it. And that worked out well. Let me see if I can get this on now. And there I am. Okay. Thank you. That was a good segue. So now you can, I'm on my camera here on the iPad. So I'm going to take you through, and I'll show you the interior on the, I have it up on the lift here. But, so from what we understand, this Boxster is a, it's rare to find a triple color Porsche. You often find triple black or, but this one is a Metropole blue interior with the Metropole blue top and with the rare Zenith blue metallic color. A car like this was in a famous movie, a famous car movie, in the dealership. If you know what movie it is, I'll send you some stickers. So just before we went out to the Encore, out in Spokane in 2017, I actually replaced the top, did it here in the Guys with Rides garage, did it with an original style plastic rear window because it is bigger, and we've been fanatical about keeping the plastic window in good shape. So the one thing I want to show, hopefully I can get it here, but you saw Nick, Nick is a big fan of silver, and when we looked at all the Boxsters, all the Boxsters we looked at, most of them were silver, so when we saw this blue one, we had to grab it. So we ended up getting a personalized plate called Wish on Gay, which is German for not silver. So no offense to Nick, but so we're keeping it polished for 105,000 miles, and it's a fun little car. These are very underrated cars. And if you like driving a slower car fast, it's quite the thing. So, okay, no questions on that. Hey, Merrick, good to see you on here. I'm going to switch back to all three of us. There we go. So, Lou, I see you by each thing. All right, so I'm going to, almost coming up on the hour here. And appreciate everyone's patience on this. So, want to thank Frank at Car Care Specialties for donating a $50 gift certificate. So we're going to give this away. And if you're not familiar with Car Care Specialties, it's www.carcareonline. And they've been around for about 30 years. Frank just took it over recently. A wealth of knowledge in the detail space. And it carries P21X, 3M, Sonex, McGuire's, and a bunch of others. So we're about to pick, Nurse Nancy's going to help me out. We're going to pick who gets the gift certificate, and then we'll email the certificate to you. So, again, if you tuned in late, be sure you sign up for next week on the website, on the landing page. All we need is your email and address, and we'll get you in the drawing in this authentic Porsche oil can. So, Nurse Nancy, without further ado, go ahead. I promised her she wasn't going to be on the thing, and do the honors. So, all right. Grady Olson, if you're out there.
Looks good.
What's that?
Nurse Nancy looks better than you do.
Nurse Nancy always looks better than I do. Yes. So, Grady Olson, if you're out there, congrats. You won the $50 gift certificate. So we've got your email, and I'll send you. I'll forward that. So thanks again, Frank Wenahay, for giving that. And again, it's Car Care Specialties. If you go to www.carcareonline, check it out. And if they don't have it, they probably can't get it. Okay, so we're coming up on the hour here. Lori Fair.
Can I do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I do? I just want to do a little shout out to a couple people.
Absolutely.
From the High Octane, South Jersey. Happy Easter to Joe and Marie Pagonia. It's been too long since I've seen you. Also, any of the guys out there that want to set something up like this in the future at your own garage with a couple cars, contact Rudy and or me, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Dan, I do like your thing better than Nick's. I just wanted to get that on there on tape, just because he's so jealous, you know.
Right. Well, wait a minute. I don't think your friend Dan has this, does he?
All right. I'm gonna switch to Nick's. I'm gonna turn mute mine.
Look at that.
Hey, hang on.
That is an original thing, hardtop.
Oh, wait, bear with me, don't,
Okay, hold on. Yeah, well, I had to turn the camera around, too. I got it.
who do I have here? Oh, yeah, there it is.
There's an original, not a knockoff. It's the VW part number is still on, sticker is still on the underside of that.
Oh,
I drove to Florida and brought that back.
Holy moly, that's awesome. Very good. Yeah, Lou, thank you. I think I want to reach out to all the High Octane South Jersey people for getting on. I think we had some NNJR members of the Porsche Club on, and a variety of friends and family on watching. So I want to thank Lou and Nick for opening up the Garage Mahal. And if anybody's out there that has, even if it's one car, like we have here, reach out to me. Either my contact information is on the website, or you can just email us at email@guyswithrides.com. And yeah, so all you have to do is, you saw today, we've got the technology now. I think we did okay for a first time out. We'll work on the sound. And if you've got an iPad or an iPhone and have a Skype account, we can dial in from here, and you basically can walk around and show your car off. So I think we'll keep doing this until we can all get together again. And appreciate everybody joining. Nick, Lou, any last thoughts?
Well, if there's any interest in some of the other cars, we could always, I don't know if people like the rat rods or not that are watching, but we could feature some of those here. We certainly have other cars we haven't shown. We've kept them on the covers, so there's a corner one over there. So
yeah, and I definitely have some more I'd love to show, and I could love to show off my Rolls Royce too.
Yeah. So the thing is, everybody misses getting together, and we can't do it right now. So this is a real good way to do it, and everybody and strangers will be watching, and it'll get bigger and bigger.
I agree. Let's go. So whoever's out there, get the word out. We're going to do this next Saturday again, and we'll keep doing it until we can get together in person. And then I think if it takes off, we'll, once the weather gets nasty again, we'll reinvent it. But let's, for now, everybody,
Yeah,
go ahead.
this is great. This was great. And get our friend Jimmy to come up here with his 944, and that's a beautiful car.
I look forward to
Wait
it.
till you see that one.
Look forward to it. Yeah. So
Thank you very much, Rudy.
Yeah, thank you, Lou. Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Lindsay. And let me go back to the split screen here. So, oh. And I want to thank everybody. If you celebrate Easter, have a happy Easter. Sorry under difficult times, but most importantly, everybody stay safe. Use your masks when you're outside, and we'll get together soon. So thanks again, everyone. Have a good one.
Follow Spider-Man.
Thanks. Take care.
Follow Spidey. Follow Spidey's example.
Follow Spidey. That's right. Thanks, Spidey. Take care, everyone. Thanks again.